think about it now. Why are you wasting your time? Did your mother have a bestie? Did your parents have besties? Once you see all these red flags, brother, just move. That's a very big red flag. You get having a bestie. Always. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm back with another trending tweet on Twitter. I'm back with another trend, and this one is a funny story too. But let's go. I just want to be quick. My videos have been very fast these days, and let me just be quick. I'll be very quick. Let's go. This is a tweet by Dishay Bello on Twitter. He tweeted this on the 12th of January 2022, and he says, let's go. I dated this girl for 4 years, and it was so serious that I had to let my mom know details about her. Not until a day, mom came back from work and told me she was talking about my girl at work, and a senior colleague said, this is the girl that just got engaged to her son. How embarrassed my mom would have felt. Asked my mom to show me the son's picture, and I discovered it was the guy my girl was always posting with the caption, best. I was down and depressed for more than a month. Women are not good people. Bestie, wetin bestie no go do? Bestie, he's my bestie. Run away from women that have besties. Oh, I don't know about you, but me, bestie, Once I just know say too many men are your friends, I move. I don't bother. There's no need for me to become jealous or secure. Men, once you see that women have too many men in their lives, bro, just move. Why are you posting him best? You never can know what's happening. So this story is just that this guy dated a girl for 4 years. He was serious with the girl, and he let his mom know that, yeah, this is the girl I'm very serious with. The mom came back from work one day and told her son that a colleague of hers said her son was getting married to this same guy's girl. Okay? Getting married to this same guy's girl. And now the guy is saying that he knows this guy. His mom showed him the guy's picture. And this guy was the girl that his girlfriend was always posting bestie. This was her bestie. Guys, I don't know what I'm tired. Guys. This is a very big red flag. Leave women that have too many men in their lives. If you are marriage minded, if you look front, do you get it? Just save yourself the stress. This guy would have saved himself 4 years. This guy would probably have been posting this bestie for a very long time, and he kept up with it. There was no boundary. If there were no boundaries in this relationship, you cannot control if a woman cheats on you, but at least you can tell her, this is what I like. Don't do this disrespect when you are posting another guy and you are dating me. Say you have the bestie. Best word. Come on. I don't condone that shit, guys. You guys should set boundaries in relationship and don't take bullshit now. This guy was probably living like relationship, and see where it ended. In I'm getting married to my bestie. I'm getting tired. But let's go on. This thread gets sweeter. People reacted as we will know, it's a trending tweet. So let's go on to people's reaction. Well, he also says, well, they are getting married next month, and I don't think I wish them a happy life. Guy, whether I wish them a happy life or not, just take your L and move on. She has left you, bro. If you won't take her back, man, you are not her first choice. She has left you. At the long run, this kind of relationship always turn out to be disasters at the long run. Do you understand? Stop trying to win women over. Stop trying to please them trying to overtly please women to bring them over to your side. Do you understand? Okay, let's go on, guys. A lot of good ones in this tweet. Let's go on. Then a guy named Daddy's Boy said, I keep saying it. Once she keeps talking about a particular dude as her bestie while in a relationship with another dude, it's not pure. 99 out of 100 will crash land. Yes, there are exceptions to this. You can have a woman that has you can have a woman that has a bestie, okay, and then She can be the exception where they are truly just besties. You get the guy has been very good to her, but most of the time that guy wants more from her. These are just truths. Men and women relationship will always end up in someone having feelings for the other, and even either and either of them would not want the relationship. Do you understand? And that always causes that the recipe for disaster. When one of them cannot either say their feelings or has said how they feel, and the relationship cannot work. That's a recipe for disaster, a very big recipe for disaster. And I will always advise guys, don't be anybody's bestie. If you're not someone's first choice, once you have feelings for this person, you know that you don't want to be friends with this person. If you're not a first choice, man, move on. Just move on. Move on, bro. Look for someone that will pick you first. At the long run, the more you chase a girl, the more you pursue a girl, the more she runs away from you, the more you repulse her, the more she moves far. Do you get? There's joy in the chasing at that first instance. Yeah, you're chasing her and she's giving you positive signals. But it gets to a point where it's now too much, where you now look like a fool, where you know that yes, this ticket don't cut, but you still dey pursue. Now there you fuck up. That's where you fuck up. Let's go on though. The guy now says the issue is that many of us overlook things in a bid not to sound too jealous or insecure. True. We should set out our rules and our boundaries before a relationship begins, not when the relationship has now started going on. Whatever you do will now seem like insecurity. Do you get? But if you set these boundaries at the beginning of a relationship, you don't just enter a relationship. You make rules and regulate. You not like it's a military kind of thing, but you should have boundaries that make the relationship freer. When the person can get away with anything and you can get away with anything, it doesn't really make sense. You see, people think that when there's freedom, that's where there's happiness. But where there are certain limitations rightly placed, that's where there's better freedom. For me, I don't know how you understand what I just said, but where there are limitations, where there are boundaries, that's where things become valuable. Where there are boundaries, where there are settled and regulation. Do you understand? Your religion now, there are settled rules and regulation, and that's why your religion to you is valuable. In school, there are rules and regulations, and that's why it's valuable to you. I don't know if you get me, but where there's freedom, you dress a certain way to school that you cannot dress when you're at home, or dress when you're just in the world, or dress a certain way you dress when you're going to church, and that you cannot dress when you're in the world. The way you dress when you're going to the mosque, that you cannot dress when you are going to other places. That don't, I don't know if you get me. So there's just how would I put it now? Life is better with limitations, certain laid out limitations. Let's go on though. So the guy says, thus we end up getting hot at the end of the day. If you are both serious with each other, I beg, ask questions once you are not clear or comfortable with his or her ways of operation. I beg, ask. I won't say ask questions, fine, but make sure you set rules. Let me make this very fast. Make sure you set rules at the beginning of a relationship. That this is what I do, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Then the person gives you their own rules and tell you, yeah, this is what I want. And if you guys can coexist and cohabit with those rules, it's better. But if it cannot work, man, you move on. Then a girl is replying. I don't know why. If you look at all these relationship tweets and stuff, girls are always supporting girls. Until it comes to the time when it's their boyfriend that a girl takes away, then they are now somehow. Girls will always want to support girls and women supporting women kind of shit. But it doesn't even have to be so. If women, I don't know, most women just want to be so emotional and just think emotionally. But if you think logically, sometimes it helps. Look at what this girl said. She said, what if he asked? That's maybe he asked about and she wasn't sincere. Maybe by asking, yes, it's good to have a conversation. In fact, many conversations about your future together, but people lie. Okay, this girl did not support. I was wrong. This girl did not actually support the girl. She was like, what if he asked and she wasn't sincere? That means, what if he had asked the question, who is this guy? Are you sure there's nothing? And the girl said there's nothing. I mean, what if she lied? It's not by asking. The girl can still lie. Sure, you understand? So yeah, I give this girl kudos because most women will not say this. I already said defaultly, a woman will always want to support a woman and want to just support her. But the guy now replies, says, then she's not the one for me. That's what I said. Once you are not sure of something, my guy, you better you move on from that time, because the longer you stay, the longer you're going to stay hot by that stuff. Then she's not the one for me. For how long can she lie? I don't know about any dude though. Me, I'm scared. I'm sacred. I'm sacred. This guy is lit. He has his boundaries. He says he's sacred. No one woman can mess around with me. Good. It's always the force working on my behalf. Lastly, I am too faithful to meet someone that will lie to me. I'm too faithful to meet someone that will lie to me. Bro, if I knock you, what is I'm too faithful? Can you control someone? I beg, let's jump. He had some solid points, but he fucked up at this end. Let's move on. one foolish guy. This guy is wicked. That's what he said. He said the breakfast was delivered to your mom to serve to you or more. He said the breakfast was delivered to your mom to serve to you. Guys, some people wicked. This guy, Aaron Lexi. Okay, let's go on. Another guy now says, you can barely find people who are good, decent people in this generation now. Sadly, that's true. That's what our world is turning to. If I was the guy getting married to her and I hear this news, it's enough for me to call off the wedding. She has already shown a serious red flag on how dishonest she can be as a woman. This guy is lit. And that other guy, do you understand? Think about it from this other guy's point. If I was that other guy, I would call off this stuff, because it just shows that truly this woman is not a good woman. She's not a good woman who could leave her boyfriend of 4 years for a bestie. That means she'll be cheating on you. That means this thing has been going on for a long time. She did not just leave. I've always said it, before a woman leaves you, you have been doing things, or she has been doing things already. She doesn't just leave you in one day. It's a compound process. It happens small, and one day she leaves you. You say, she left me that day. No, bro, she don't do things already. And so if she was cheating on this guy with this her bestie, and the bestie now wants to marry her, is it so foolish to think that someone that doesn't have a high moral standard to not cheat on you? Are you really thinking that to cheat on you, cheat on her boyfriend with you? You don't think that she will do the same if the opportunity presents itself? How are people thinking? At the long run, relationships always crash if you don't focus, if you don't put your head down and look at what's happening at these early stages. What's happening now, you just want to overlook it because you are in a rush to get into a relationship, or you want to get married or whatever. You see that no woman is really blaming the girl. Everybody is either talking about this other guy or the other guy, but the girl is the culprit here. She's the culprit. But let's go on. Then someone said the deception is double-edged. The deception is double-edged sword though. Imagine what she would have been telling the other guy she wants to marry now about this guy. True. This girl might have been telling this other guy that this is my bestie, and telling this other boyfriend that this is my bestie. Plenty of them. Possible. If this was the scenario, you never can tell. Then maybe the other guy was safe or secure. But guys should always set boundaries. If there are boundaries, you will enjoy relationships more than if there are no boundaries. Don't post any guy on your status, whether your bestie or even to prevent that one. Say that's not an insecurity. Before you get into a relationship, tell her your set rules and values. Have you not suffered enough in other relationships and known things that most men don't think with their head anymore? I beg guys, more the reason. Exactly. Then someone else says, exactly, she will cook up a non-existent story to portray the other guy in a bad light. Fear women. True. She might tell bad stories about this other one to the other one. Tell bad stories about this other one to the other one. This is just a bad woman. This is just a bad woman. And someone replies, someone says, this is another tweet on the trend. Someone says, same with me, dated this babe for 3 solid years and we loved each other very much. One guy just said he's ready for marriage and my babe got married in December. She still wants to keep me as a friend. Moya blocked with everywhere. Now married food their score. Hey God, this babe was with you for 3 solid years and you guys loved each other so much. How are you sure? You can never be sure of another person's love towards you. You can never be sure. One guy just said he's ready for marriage and my babe got married in December. Your babe got married in December because he said he's ready for marriage. She has already been doing stuff with this other guy before. Bro, don't try to be oblivious of the fact. There have been signs and symptoms of what this woman has been doing before, but maybe you chose to ignore it, and now this is coming up. She still wants to keep me as a friend. More, you blocked away everywhere, and I'm married for their score. Well, not be married for this girl's call now. It's just that when they get to a certain age, they tend to want to settle down. Do you understand? Whatever. Let's go on. Then another guy replies to this guy and say, one day you see a girl that's ready to marry you, and you may find out she did same to someone. Cha-cha, they rotate. Girls are getting married to who is ready these days, not to whom they love. Love umbakwaku. I don't know what this guy means, but there's a very big truth in this, Sha. From what we are seeing, it seems girls are married, but guys, don't be in a hurry to get married. Don't be in a hurry to get married. I'll share reasons why you should not be in a hurry to get married in subsequent videos, but don't be in a hurry to get married. What are you in a hurry to get married for? For kids? Yeah, I understand. True. To build your legacy, yeah, too, but it's a whole different responsibility totally. That's why you don't rush into it. Calm down and take your time, do what you have to do. Prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, materially, financially, spiritually. Okay. Now somebody said again, say, were you guys talking about getting married? He said, did the discussion even get there? You guys obviously had different goals, and hers was getting married. A woman's biological clock is different from yours, and the parameters change quite quickly from 30 to 35 to move on. It always seems in this kind of what thing they worry this guy now. Were you guys talking about getting married? The discussion often get there. You guys obviously had different goals, and hers was getting married. Like my rest now. You guys obviously had different goals, and hers was getting married. A woman biological clock is different from yours, and the parameters change quite quickly from 30 to 35. Move on. I would disagree with this guy totally. Women are not looking at their biological clocks now, and that's not the reason why they are getting married. I can bet you 99% of women do not care about their biological clock. They care about resources. In this part of the world, women are not available to much resources as men are in every part of the world, in fact. Do you understand? And it's worse in developing countries like Nigeria. Women don't have resources to take care of themselves for a long period of time. So I see that most people get married from their father's house to their husband's house. The small percent of people who get married from staying on their own to their husband's house are women who have gotten older in age, 25, 26, 27. And some other exceptional cases where maybe you move out from your parents' house to maybe from a different place, from a university into your husband's house. Different cases like that. But these are exceptions. The most cases are girls moving from their parents' house. Do you understand? To their husband because of no resources. They don't have resources to start life on their own. That's the situation we are in this country. I don't know whether that's good or that's bad. That's not the concern of this video. Do you understand? But that's not, women are not looking at the biological clock. This man just fucked up. And then someone replies to him and says, sir, what happens to asking questions about where the relationship is going? What happens about officially ending the relationship if the guy is not forthcoming with future plans? If the guy no agree, break up with him and go. But since from this story, the girl just left him and went to marry the bestie. But I'm never really so sure that that's what happened. But even if the girl could tell him, I don't want this, before even cheating on either of them, because surely she would have been cheating on either of them. Surely she would have. It's not possible to just leave and go like that to a bestie, someone that you have already built a connection with, built everything with. It's not possible that you just decided one day to leave. The funny story, I don't want to take you guys time, but another without saying mumu guys replied again and said, the babe counted you for real. The thing is 1, 2, 3, 4. You have not gone to their parents or take your parents to her. If relationship is taking too long, things go they set in, especially when you guys punch steady. You understand what punch means? If you don't understand, search it. If you don't punch uncle, where she wants start from? This guy is talking from from a scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset being that there are girls everywhere, bro. This one that is thinking about, he's thinking in terms of the girl. Like, if you dump her uncle, where she wants start from? Women are so fearful of being dumped but they do it to men all the time. She just did this. You can see the double standard. She just dumped this guy, and this guy is saying, if you dump her uncle, where will she start? But in this case, she dumped him, and this happens in most cases. I can bet you that 90% of the cases, women are the one ending relationships. because of the hypergamous nature, going to something bigger, something better, something greater, a man that is finer, a man that is more fitter. That's why I always tell men, improve yourself. Improve your fucking self, man. Improve yourself. This is not justice. Her wrongdoings. This is not to justice her wrongdoings, but make we try the reason both ways sometimes. Man, this guy is just foolish. This guy is just foolish. So based on this whole story, bro, man, guy, I will just tell you guys, man, work on yourself. See, nobody really gives a fuck. Even the girl you are dating, the girl you are with right now, only your family really loves you, bro. These are just proving it. Okay? And in some very few exceptional cases, yes, a girl might really love you, but you might not be the exception. Now, what happens to you if you're not the exception? Man, I beg, man, they try, they build on ourselves, they help on ourselves. We'll see the next video, guys. Subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about this story. Love you guys. Later, man.